Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to another ITAL Eats and Treats video where we prioritize health and longevity. Today we're going to be doing four different detox juice recipes that are all going to help build your immunity, help you be able to build your metabolism so that you can lose weight faster, and help to detox your body from any toxins and purge anything that might be there, and also help you have some bowel movements. Today we're going to be using two different juicers, both by the Kuvings brand. First one is the new AUTO10, and the second one is going to be the REVO830. Kuvings has extended their Black Friday sale through Cyber Monday and currently ends on November 30th. You can get $209 off both of the juicers, so make sure that you do not miss out on this sale. If you want this awesome deal, make sure you put in code ITALEATS30, ITALEATS30 in the checkout box when you go to make your purchase, or you can just click on the link in my bio and it'll take you straight there. If you happen to miss out on this sale, don't worry, you can still get $70 off with my usual code ITALEATS, ITALEATS. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. Hello again, beautiful people. Voiceover Tiffany here. So I'm showing you all of the juices that we're going to be having today and the produce that comes with everything. Like I said, we have a cranberry orange apple juice, we have a thyme ginger apple shot, and then we have some other fruit juices and green juices. Today we're going to be using the AUTO10 and REVO830 by Kuvings. These are two amazing cold press juicers that will allow your juice to be able to last for 3 days as opposed to lasting for 30 minutes, which is the lifetime or lifespan that a freshly made juice would have if it was made in a blender or one of those cheaper juicers. I've been using Kuvings cold press juicers for about a year now, and they can not only make cold press juices but also nut milks. Yes, nut milks from scratch. I've used it to make oat milk, nut milk, coconut milk, and you can also make frozen sorbets and ice cream. So let's go ahead and get into the very first juice. Do not worry, if you want to follow along with all of the recipes, they will all be mentioned in the description box down below. Now this very first juice is going to be a very green heavy chlorophyll juice. It has kale, celery, pineapple, fresh thyme, and ginger. Yes, you heard me. We're putting fresh thyme in here. Thyme is so amazing to consume. If you have a cold or if your immunity is down, it is so antibacterial and very awesome for your immunity. Oh my goodness. So what I really love about the AUTO10 by Kuvings is that it is completely hands-free. So a lot of times throughout this video, you will literally see me clicking the start button and just getting up and walking away. You can go to the bathroom, you can sweep up, you can clean, you can wash the dishes. And as a very busy person who has her own business and is also studying in uni, I personally love things that will save me time. Like I said, it's a slow juicer. It is a cold press juicer, and it's not going to be as fast as one of those super cheap ones because those actually get heated up and kind of destroy some of the nutrients when you're juicing. Whereas these, your produce comes out cold, obviously hence the name cold press juicer. Now we're opening up and looking inside. It is a little bit crowded in there with pulp because I put a whole bunch of kale in there, but don't worry, it's going to get juiced towards the end. Now we can look at the pulp and see that it is extremely dry pulp, and we have a beautiful cold pressed juice that we can store in a mason jar and drink and enjoy for up to 3 days, aka 72 hours. This juice literally tasted like heaven. It made my insides feel so pretty. It made me feel like a princess, and it helped me to get my green intake for the day. So good. Let's go ahead and move into our next juice, which is actually going to be taken as a shot. Now you might be looking at me thinking, Tiffany, what do I look like putting some thyme that I put into a savory dish in my juice? Don't worry, I got you. Let me explain. So thyme is honestly one of the best herbs that you can be consuming for your hair, for your skin, for your body, for your stomach, for your good gut health, for literally everything. I saw this guy make thyme shots with ginger and apple on his Instagram, and I was like, wow, that looks so good. Now the thyme is quite strong along with the ginger, but it tastes so refreshing, Overall, this is really delicious, and if you're new to shots, wellness shots that is, not alcohol shots, and you want to really get something that tastes good and is not like completely wow overbearing, clawing at your throat, I would suggest this one. It's honestly great. As you can see, this is the leftover pulp from the juice. It's quite dry, and it can even be dried or dehydrated and turned into a powder that you can mix with water and turn into an equally amazing organic greens powder. Okay, so as you already know, this has apple, thyme, and ginger, just like literally 3 ingredients, but it's going to be very spicy. I put 2 humongous pieces of ginger in it. I actually got this recipe from somebody on Instagram, so shout out to them. I haven't had this in a while, and this is by no means a drink. This is literally just a shot. It's very strong, especially with the amount of ginger that is put in here, and thyme is extremely antibacterial, antiviral, and really helps out, especially when you have a cold and when you want to strengthen your immunity. So let's go ahead and try this. Oh, that's strong. This is not a slow sipper. You just have to take it all at once. Let me take it again. Okay, that is so delicious. So good, so refreshing. Perfect to wake you up when you first start off your day before eating any other solid foods or anything. This is good. I've got to start making this more often. Moving on to our next juice, my Cran-Apple-Orange Juice. It is cranberry season, y'all, which means that you need to be consuming as many cranberries as you can before they go out of season. I'm telling you, they are so amazing for you, for your immunity, to detox your body. And I also like to refer to anything with cranberries in them as my yoni juice or my pretty kitty juice. Cranberries are so amazing for women's health. Apart from helping you to be able to lose weight and detox your body, they also help to ease menstrual cramps. They may help to fight against UTIs. They have so many health benefits for both women and men, but specifically women. So if you are a woman watching this video, I would highly, highly encourage, if you were to make any of the juices that are in this video, I highly encourage you to make this one. And also the fact that cranberries are quite tart, so I paired them with 2 of the sweetest fruits I know, apples and oranges. I don't know if you all noticed this, but I was able to fit literally all of the ingredients minus 2 apples, where you just saw me put into the juicer hopper, which was literally like 10 mandarins, 2 apples, and those apples were huge, by the way, and like 2 cups of cranberries. So the hopper is really, really big, and it helps you to be able to, like you see me in the background, clean and do whatever you need to while the juice finishes. It takes about like 2 or so minutes to make because it is a cold press juicer. It's not going to get it out in 2 seconds, but 2 minutes is pretty freaking amazing for a cold press juicer, in my opinion. Okay, let's go ahead and do a taste test. Oh, just dripped onto the clean dishes. This is a whole lot of juice. This is literally over 1 liter. It's a lot. That is so delicious. Usually, I'm not a fan of juicing cranberries because they're so tart, but the apples and all the mandarins that I put in really helped to balance out the tartness. This is so delicious. We are finally on our very last juice, which is probably my favorite out of all of these. It has red apples, blueberries, and red grapes. By the way, these grapes are seeded. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out the AUTO10 for the REVO830 because I promised you guys I would show you both of these juicers, not just one of them. And here I am showing you that these grapes are indeed seeded, but my camera wanted to act up and out. Now, the REVO830 is not completely hands-free. I can toss something in there and let it like juice on its own. However, it is not completely hands-free like the AUTO10 is. But the thing is, juicing with the REVO830 is actually much faster than the AUTO10 is by either a couple seconds or longer than that. So if you're a type of person that does not like to be juicing for a long time and you just want to get it over with, I would highly recommend the REVO830, and this is my baby. I've had this juicer for a year and it's awesome. So while it is some way in its own sense hands-free, it's not as completely 100% hands-free as the AUTO10 is. Regardless, I still love the REVO830. This was my very first juicer by Kuvings, and like I said, with the Cyber Monday sale, you get over $200 off this juicer or the AUTO10. It's genuinely amazing, and this is just great for beginner juicers or people who have been juicing for months and years and even decades. You can see that the pulp gets a little bit more dry than the AUTO10 does as well. Taste test. I'm so excited to try this one. Blueberries, red grapes with seeds in them, and apples. Literally the perfect combination. This one is great for detoxing and just great for enjoying and getting a good serving of fruits just as is. So let's try it. It is so good. I've got to save some of this for my mom because I can't be greedy, but let me go ahead and show you all how quickly I can wash those two juicers. I'm going to be recording and I'm also going to be timing it just to show you all that it does not take 10 minutes or more to clean one juicer. Literally takes like 5 minutes max, sometimes 3 minutes. So let me go ahead and show you how quickly it takes to wash my AUTO10 and my REVO830, and I'm going to also time it. I'm going to be using this brush to clean the REVO830 and this brush to clean the AUTO10. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, so we can go ahead and shave off a couple of seconds. But I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It only took me 2 minutes and 6 seconds to wash the AUTO10 juicer. So I don't want to hear nobody complaining, talking about it's too hard to wash a juicer. No, it's not. You're just lazy. It takes literally 2 minutes, as you see just right from there. And I'm gonna go ahead and time how long it takes me to clean my REVO830. So for some reason, the video where I was talking about how long it took me to clean this juicer just did not load and it's nowhere to be found. Overall, this juicer, the REVO830, took me about a little bit over 3 minutes to clean. Reason being, it has a couple more crevices and holes than the AUTO10 does. Okay, so here we are at the end of the video and we have all of the juices right beside me right here, and let's go ahead and check them out. We have the delicious and my favorite blueberry, red grape, and apple juice. It's so tasty. I don't know how I haven't finished it throughout the duration of this video yet. And then the second, we have the cranberry juice that also has apples and Mandarin oranges, but I like to call this my healthy yoni juice because it helps to support your womb health, it helps to ease menstrual cramps, and it also helps to fight UTIs. Overall, all of these juices are not just for detoxes or weight loss, they're for so many amazing things. Specifically this juice, this is so amazing for women especially. And then we have this beautiful, delicious green juice that honestly tastes so good and is perfect for beginners, especially if you have trouble drinking and consuming green juice. This, you can like barely taste the greens at all. It's so refreshing. It makes me feel so pretty on the inside. The pineapple pairs so well with the kale and the cucumber and the thyme. Everything of this, chef's kiss, so delicious. And then we have the apple thyme ginger shots. These are so good and it's so great to help you wake up in the rising. I personally don't consume any solid food right when I wake up. I either have a herbal tea or have a juice, and this shot will definitely help you wake up if you have trouble and you feel like really groggy in the rising. So one shot of this, like I said, I do not recommend drinking it like straight up. All of the recipes will be linked in the description box down below. And don't forget, if you want over $209 off the AUTO10 or the REVO830, make sure you don't miss out the Cyber Monday sale that has just now been extended by Kuvings with code EATS30 in the checkout box and the link in the description box down below. If you happen to get the juicer after November 30th, no worries. You can still get $70 off this juicer, either juicer actually, using my regular code EATS. That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. I'll see you next time. Bye.